In this week's Roundup video, we look at our brand new summer magazine, a wonderful exhibition of ceramics by Nick Collins, a beautiful intimate concert by Gavin Bryars, and a little visit up to the Isle of Harris to film gallery artist Richard James. Welcome to another Goldmark Roundup from the Goldmark Gallery. We've got a number of exciting new updates to fill you in on. Most especially, we've just published our Summer 2017 magazine. It's full of fantastic articles, a lovely little staff pick insight into Miro, a lengthy essay on the Neo-Romantics, and a little look at Lisa Hammond's latest venture, Clay College, Stoke, as well as a number of individual pieces. Featured in the magazine and new to the gallery is Elisabeth Frink's fantastic second deluxe suite of Canterbury Tales etchings. Frink loved the idea of the etching plate as a kind of sculptural surface, something that could be carved and cut into and textured, and that really comes across in this wonderful suite of prints. Like Chaucer and the original tales, she has a sort of broad range of tones, from the righteous and the noble to the ridiculous. There's a fantastic humour and wit in these images, as well as lovely moments of peace and calm. One of my favourite pieces from the magazine is a little write-up, a beautiful little Sutherland sketch, Study for Folded Hills. This was made in 1943, so it's one of his wartime images. Sutherland was an official war artist, but he stayed in Britain rather than going on the continent during the conflict. He made a lot of sketches of foundries and furnaces, arms production, and a lot of the influences from that world comes into this sketch. It's two little peaks in Pembrokeshire, South Wales. It's a landscape that Sutherland loved, but he's used oranges and bright yellows and reds, the kind of industrial colours of heat and flame that he would have been using when he was looking at these foundries. It's a really lovely little piece. There's a lovely romantic theme to the artists that we featured in this summer magazine. One of our favourites here at the gallery is George Chapman. Chapman was a neo-romantic artist who, in the mid-50s, ensconced himself in the South Wales landscape amidst the mining towns of the South Wales valleys. We've got two fantastic canvases. Work and Pleasure is probably one of the largest that we've ever seen and is really typical of Chapman's style. You've got a really sooty, dark landscape with the collieries in the background. Fantastic telegraph poles that get turned into enormous crucifixes. This painting also features what Chapman called his peripheral style, based on the idea that when you look down a street, often the things that you see at the side, on the pavements to the right and left of your eye, get blurred. So if you look carefully, you can see a sort of brown merged face that's been blurred and hazed to the side, and a couple that you can just discern walking down the street. Earlier this month, we also opened our third major ceramics exhibition by Nick Collins. We can safely say that this is really the best work that he's ever produced. It's a fantastic show with lots of wonderful pots here still on display. I know it's a busy time with summer holidays, but if you can, do try and get to the gallery to have a look at them. Otherwise, there's an ever-growing selection available online. On the same day that we opened our Nick Collins ceramics exhibition, in the evening we hosted a really wonderful, intimate concert with award-winning composer Gavin Bryars. Bryars performed two of his most iconic pieces with specific arrangements just for the gallery. We think it was a real success, and we're glad that so many people came to enjoy. We've also got planned in the works a fantastic new publication on the artist Michael Rothenstein. It's going to be written by Mel Gooding, who's a real expert on the artist, has met him and interviewed him several times throughout his life. Mel and Rothenstein's son Julian were recently here at the Goldmark Atelier having a look at our fantastic printing studios and some of the fantastic work by Rothenstein that we have here at the gallery. We've also been filming Richard James, one of our gallery artists here, up in the Isle of Harris, right at the top of Scotland. He's been scouting along the beaches there for bits of bones, stones, beautiful bits of sand and feathers for use in his extraordinary assemblages. Do keep an eye out for our feature-length documentary on James' work, which should be coming here soon. That's everything from us here at the Goldmark for the time being. Do make sure to go and check on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram profiles to keep up to date with everything that's going on here at the gallery. And we look forward to seeing you again soon.